Our 75th anniversary is not only a special time for our business, but one for our family as well.
75 years. That's an amazing run.
Well, there is no place like this.
I love coming to work here every day because of the fabulous group of people that I work with. I love all of the food that we deal with.
Everything from known as meatballs, my grandmom's recipe, right to Gravlock smoked salmon, our fresh mozzarella that we do on our chicken parm every day. I mean, everything is just unbelievably fresh.
Truffles, jams, jellies, confections, chocolate.
I really enjoy putting a good quality product out there. That's something that I really am excited about.
When our customers come in, you're just like one of us, your family, your friends, and we feed you, and that's just what it's all about.
The cheeses are always changing, and we rotated through about 900 different cheeses last year.
The Bruno Brothers has the best food and the best people in the industry.
This is such a family-oriented business, and the workmanship and effort and dedication from all walks of life has come together here at the Brunos, and I love it.
My name is Bill MIGNUCCI. I am the Vice President of Administration at the Bruno Brothers. I am one of the owners with my cousin Bill and my brother Emilio.
We need to say cheese.
Yeah, we do. Cheese at the Bruno. My name is Emilio MIGNUCCI, third generation de Bruno. I am Vice President of the Bruno Brothers, and I go around eating really, really well and drinking even better. No.
I'm Bill MIGNUCCI. I'm president of the Bruno Brothers, and more importantly, I'm Danny DeBruno's grandson. I am very excited to be the president of the Bruno Brothers during our 75th anniversary. You know, the story of the Bruno Brothers, the history, really is a story of the American dream. Family coming through Ellis Island, through New York City, landing in Philadelphia at Philadelphia's historic Italian market. And Danny and Joe really took their hard work ethic, their pride, their entrepreneurial spirit, and created one of Philadelphia's culinary destinations. You know, Danny and Joe were true pioneers. They were foodies and they were entrepreneurs. Before the word foodie was even identified. It was a trip to Switzerland, I'm told, that Danny found a 200-pound wheel of aged Swiss Gruyere. And he never saw a 200-pound wheel of cheese before, and he was in awe. And food is theater. And Danny realized if this wheel of cheese was in our store and we sampled it out, people would be wowed.
So they decided to put their focus on cheese, and that's when they put the logo out in front of the store, the House of Cheese. And that House of Cheese became a mantra for them, and they started to really focus on French cheeses and Swiss cheeses and Italian cheeses. And that's, how the store grew and started to evolve.
Cheese and specialty foods was not an industry, and it was not something that was popular. There was no Food Network and food magazines, but they felt passionate and they were committed to differentiating themselves. They were way ahead of their time.
I am the youngest brother-in-law to Danny and Joe. They did very well. But Joe always came over as the hard man, but he had the softest heart. And if you'd always would find Danny behind the counter with his cheese, where he would slice it and say, "Hey, you want a taste?" They wouldn't turn nobody down to eat, or they would help anybody in need.
So as the story goes, that not many people know, is how did Billy, Emilio, and Billy end up taking over the Bruno Brothers? There was never a discussion or thought of the Brunos being taken over from anyone. I mean, Danny and Joe were going to operate this business forever, and we didn't even dare to talk about succession planning. But this one night, my grandfather was a moment in time. He mentioned that he thought that I would be good at operating the Bruno Brothers. I was a Drexel University graduate, and I was headed on to banking. And I guess I was stunned. We had the family gathered, Uncle Joe's family and my grandfather and all the sons and daughters. And the spirit, the momentum of this decision, we ran with it. We ran with it. I called my cousin Emilio up, who was in culinary school. He joined me that evening. On a Thursday night, the discussion came around the dinner table, and on Monday night, we concluded the deal.
It's really an honor and a privilege, actually, and a responsibility to carry on the legacy of Joe and Danny DeBruno.
We understand every day when we come to work, preserving the legacy of the Brunos is our primary responsibility. So in 2005, we opened up at 1730 Chestnut, which is now considered our flagship store. We were determined to make sure Philadelphia had one of the best specialty food stores in the whole country. Thousands of people came from day one. It was a landscape for us to bring our spirit of culinary pioneering to life on a grand scale. One of the things that really we understand is that operators of the Bruno Brothers is that Philadelphia is a very loyal city. And if you're loyal to Philadelphia, the city will return that loyalty. Danny and Joe understood that from the very beginning and passed that on to us. We enjoy supporting organizations like the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House, Alex's Lemonade, the St. James School, Little Smiles, Manna, and numerous others. The success of the Bruno Brothers has afforded us the opportunity to give back to the community. And truthfully, the momentum of the city of Philadelphia has carried us. A lot of our decisions have been made on the success of Philadelphia. And you can't think about Philadelphia's success over the last 10 years without thinking of the Comcast Corporation. Comcast has always been a great client of the Bruno Brothers. And so when they invited us to be part of their new project, we thought it would be an opportunity that we couldn't look past. And it's been a great experience for us to be part of the market at Comcast, and it's been a success since day one. We've always had a desire to have an operation in the main line. A lot of our customers we know come from the main line of Philadelphia. So when the opportunity came up to open up the Ardmore Farmers Market, we had to seize the moment. Our instincts were right. I'm very proud to talk about the newest member of the DeBruno family, and that's at the Franklin at 9th and Sampson. We see a neighborhood growing here. So we wanted to be part of the development of a neighborhood. We wanted to be on the forefront. The response has been great. Today, the Bruno Brothers is a culinary enterprise that has 5 retail stores, which is the core of our business, and it's what we do every day. We're also complemented by a wholesale business called the Bruno Brothers Imports. We import and distribute specialty foods from Europe and around the world.
At the Bruno Brothers Imports, we actually house about 1,200 items on a daily basis. We source them from all over the world, whether it be France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland. Another exciting part of the distribution and import business is our e-commerce division, which has been a huge area of growth for us over the past few years. We're working on great affiliate programs with some of the largest online retailers in the world.
And then the newest member of the DeBruno family is our commissary and catering division.
Commissary kitchen, we celebrate food every day. We concentrate on high quality products. Anything from casual catering to upscale catering, we do it all.
Being a culinary destination in Philadelphia, we didn't really know how to take it beyond that, how to get it to more and more people outside of Philadelphia. So fortunately for us, in walks Tanaya Darlington, a professor of literature at St. Joe's University. So we partnered with Tanaya to develop the House of Cheese book so that we can bring the Bruno Brothers experience beyond our stores.
So we're a true culinary enterprise that I think Danny and Joe would be very proud of today.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. They took it to such greater heights my brother-in-law Danny would never believe. I think he's seeing this now, must be smiling ear to ear. And I mean that with all my heart.
It's been a real honor to go on this journey with my brother and my cousin to help celebrate the legacy of Danny and Joe DeBruno.
And I want to thank my cousin Billy and my cousin Emilio. I want to thank all the family and friends, customers, and most importantly, the employees who represent the DeBruno Brother brand every day and have made us the company we are.
To another 75 years.
Thanks, Danny and Joe.